Presidential election is down to a handful of states. They are called battleground states, but law enforcement is making sure they don't become actual battlegrounds.
Yeah, let's hope not. 13 Action News anchor Jackie Kostic right now has more from Metro headquarters with how local and also state law enforcement, they are staying ready for whatever happens next.
Trisha and Todd, the good news here is that Metro Police tell me that there were no major disturbances at polling locations yesterday, but inside Metro headquarters, that deployment command center is still up and running. And they tell me that they understand that all eyes are on Nevada right now, and they know that once those results do come in, well, there may be some issues from groups that are not happy.
All the evidence, whether it's in court or otherwise, has shown that our state has conducted a fair, safe, and secure election.
While Nevada election officials continue to count mail-in ballots, Attorney General Aaron Ford says that he looks to the way military members have successfully used the absentee voting process for decades.
Look to that as evidence of the fact that this is something that can be done, and obviously not to mention the fact that other states have been able to do this successfully as well. So, I don't give any credence to the contention that there's baked-in fraud associated with the mail-in ballot process.
While former Vice President Joe Biden is currently leading in a tightly contested race for president, President Donald Trump has tweeted repeatedly, suggesting that states counting mail-in ballots equates to election fraud and claiming victory in states that remain too close to call.
Make no mistake about it, words matter, and when they come from on high, they can lead to problems.
Ford says, fortunately, his office, along with Metro and federal law enforcement partners, continue to work together to monitor and thwart any potential violence. Ed Andrews is a former journalist and co-author of a recent report on right-wing militia movements in Nevada. He says that of the nationally known extremist groups that have gotten entangled in violent incidents across the country, all are visible and active in Nevada.
We know that the Proud Boys, the 3%ers, the Patriot Front, these folks have all shown up at rallies recently.
In Las Vegas, 3 men connected to the Boogaloo movement were arrested back in June on charges related to domestic terrorism. Authorities said they were conspiring to spark violence during a Black Lives Matter protest. Andrews says these groups may be a small minority of the population, but they are here and they are real.
These may be fringe groups, but they are not insignificant, and they have the potential to cause a great deal of havoc and trouble.
I asked Andrews about any potential left-wing extremism here in Nevada. He said that it may exist, but to his knowledge, it's not to the extent or visibility of some of these other groups. Reporting, Jackie Kostic, 13 Action News.